Hey everybody, welcome to Punchboard-A-Holic. My name's Anthony Slongo. I really was not anticipating going live this quick, but I was pretty excited. I figured we would do unboxing of Western Legends, which I've been looking at for quite some time, and I decided, you know what, let's give it a go. And I have to be honest, typically I wouldn't, I'm just looking to, do all the punchboard stuff. But when I opened this box, I was very disappointed. It comes with a general store, and I went through the entire box top to bottom. There's no directions on how to put it together. I looked up online, and they actually provide directions with it, but this copy did not get directions. And it was not used. It was new off the shelf, and I was actually a little disappointed with some of the components of the game as well. Bent edges on the game mats, so very disappointed. But it's obviously not the gameplay. I think if you're a board game fan like I am, you like the art, the components themselves. Generally, I typically like that type of stuff. So it's not just about gameplay; it's about everything that goes into it. And unfortunately, I was a little disappointed unboxing this one. So let's go ahead and get into it. Western Legends. Your general rule book. Nothing special. I even looked through here to see if it would have directions on how to set it up, and there was nothing. It says flip to the back for setup. I looked it over, nothing. The video that I had watched, the girl who was working with Colossal Games, she pulled out, print off directions that are supposedly with the box, and this is just minor things. Unfortunately for me, it's something that kind of bothers me. You get excited, you get a new game, you open it up, and not everything's there. So I hope everything else is there, but we'll find out in due time. So here we go. That piece just fell apart. A lot of board games, when you have something like this where you're going to put something together, they may number the pieces. This one, there's nothing. I can't imagine it's going to be that difficult to put together. But we will find out. One thing I'm looking for when I am punching these out, a lot of games, they look fantastic, but when you go to punch them out, the design sticks to where it's cut, so you might tear, you might separate the cardboard a little bit. So far, I don't really see that with this one. Which is good. I like my games to be in one piece. I have had several that I was really excited about opening, and the components, as I was putting them together, were falling apart. So some people like to use X-Acto knives. Nothing against that. I didn't even think of it at the time when I was putting the last game that I had issues with together. So you learn from your mistakes. Large game board. I will say the one thing that was a little disappointing was 3 sheets of punchboard. I like large games that have a lot of pieces to them. So this was one small disappointment, but I'm not going to let that seal the deal for the game. I feel like I'm ready to play some poker. And that was a horrible shuffle, but you get the deal. Watch the video, and Kira from Colossal Games did a really good video on how to put it together. So here we go. Oh, and we did have one casualty when I was punching out the little centerpieces. Tore. So that's going to be a ding. Take this large back piece and slides over all of these. This is a little bit different than the way that Kira did it, but we're going to give it our best shot. I like that. This is smoother than this side, so that's why I'm flipping it. And there you go. That's my general store. In the general store, you will put these cards. So it is crucial, don't shuffle them. Based off of Kira putting them in, they look like they were already pre-sorted. Now I could be wrong, and does not look like they're not shuffled. All right, so I realize filming that my battery ran out on one of my devices, so we're going to pick up where we left off. So where I left off, I had just put together the general store, and these are all the items that go in it. So we have miner's map, provisions, 10-gallon hats, whiskey, mule, Mustang, revolver, rifle, shotgun. There are 3 empty slots. I believe that is for Kickstarter items. So if you didn't get the Kickstarter, you're going to have a few empty spaces. Or it could be for expansions coming out. We've got some pretty cool looking meeples. Or minis, I'm sorry. Some real nice minis. You don't want to double cross her. Is that Billy the Kid? So we got minis, we got dice, we have gold. I'm rich. I've got gold. Character bases and some blocks and circles. Haven't gotten into the rest of the cards. I like to spend my time after I open individually bagging everything. This game came with quite a few bags, so didn't have to really open up my own supply, which I don't know, you guys might see some of that in upcoming videos, how I separate and organize everything, and I might go a little extensive. I have a buddy who he taught me to, you know, use fishing tackle boxes. You get the mini ones and you can just put all your pieces in there. So, but I'm very I like the box cover to go flat on the box when you're done. So kind of like if you've played Gloomhaven, that box is not closing all the way. That's kind of what I like. So just my personal preference. My wife's going to yell at me for saying about 50 million times. So I apologize. I'm not a, this is my first video, so please give me a break. And I hope to have many more videos. Here we have the board game mat. Very nice. And I would say that's about it. Alright guys, thanks for watching Punchboard-A-Holic, Western Legends 2 to 6 players by Colossal Games. Gonna give it a quick review real quick. I'm going off of the dice grade today. Depending on how many dice I roll, that's the grade I'm gonna give it. Typically, I will give it either a 1 through 5 rating, and if it's that bad, a 0. So here we go. I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 dice today. Just my personal feeling. With the way that some of the components came out of the box, damaged corners, damage when punching out. Not gonna let that be the nail in the coffin. This is a game I've been watching for a while. I like the art, the concept, so I'm gonna give it a shot, and hopefully the gameplay will be better than the punching out the components. Thanks everybody. My name's Anthony with the Punchboard-A-Holic. If you like this video, please give it a like, share, and subscribe.